Hi, and welcome to my second blog, video blog. Um, I'm a bit more than a week, so I'm not quite doing weekly, but I'm trying. NaNoWriMo is over, finally, so that's done. That was a success, and out of that comes The Girl from the Runeyard, which is now being edited and should be out as soon as possible. So hopefully by next weekend, or maybe the week after that. So that's big news. That's coming. I'm working to get my Monster Hunter book done. I think it's going to wind up being called Confessions of a Monster Hunter. Looking forward to that as well. What else is going on? I just put out a new episode of the Siege Perilous reviews. That's our interview with Simon Canton, and that was excellent. I just spent almost 4 hours editing that, so that wasn't fun, but it had to get done. So done, 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 done. Next up, we're going to do the book Midrealm by Garrett Robinson and Z.C. Bolger, and that's going to be probably be in 2 weeks, and we're going to start recording on Google Hangouts, I believe. Not so much because we want live comments and live people tuning in to listen to it, but mainly because the Skype recorder I've been using doesn't seem like it'll continue to be supported, and Skype is basically closing down its API. So that's going to change for us. Also today I put out the first 1,000-word installment of the second part of the Seven Tribes storyline. So there's one book out there. It's 99 cents. Check it out if you're if you want to look into that. It's a novella. I think it clocks in at about 20,000 words. The very first one. It's only 99 cents. So check it out. The new one I am serializing on my website as blog entries. So if you go to chimericwhimsy.com, don't ask me to spell that for you. I'm sure you can figure it out eventually. On there, in the blog, you'll see 1,000-word increment blog posts. The very first one was today, December 2nd, 2013, and so it's the very first 1,000 words. It's going to get added another 1,000 words every Wednesday, Friday, and Monday for the foreseeable future until it's done. So if you want to follow along with me and see how the first draft gets built, you can kind of see that. It's not going to be the same as the final exactly. It's usually fairly close, though. My first drafts aren't that far off from my last published works. So check it out, and definitely feel free to comment. Very few people tend to comment. I did this with Apprentice before, um, and it's a good way to kind of motivate myself to post something on the website. It gives the readers something to follow along and to go visit my website for, and I think hopefully everybody's entertained and enjoys it. So check it out. What else is up? I should start writing as my actual writing project, Odyssey at last. So I was originally going to do that before Hunter, and that didn't work out. In the end, I decided to write Hunter. It was what was on my mind. But I think the next actual project, Seven Tribes, is kind of special. It sits aside there. Is going to be Odyssey. So expect some Odyssey to be out maybe in a month and a half. So a lot of stuff on the horizon. I'm going to wind up having a lot of open series. So I've got Seven Tribes, which has one book out. I'm working on a second. I've got I'm going to have the Confessions of a Monster Hunter. I'm going to have The Girl from the Runeyard, and I'm going to have Odyssey. So that's four open series. Um, I intend to get them to completion. It'll take time. I do get distracted and do like shiny new storylines. I do get bored of stuff I'm writing. But Seven Tribes is getting done. I'm going to definitely bring all the storylines to completion no matter what. So there's always something interesting going on. I've proven that before. You'll find that I've written The Reluctant Messiah, Unexpected Apocalypse, and False Messiah. They're a series. They're complete. They're done. Same thing for the Wizard's Life series. Apprentice, Journeyman, Master. That's done. So now I'm opening a few more series. See what people like. But regardless, I'm going to definitely explore those four storylines further than they are currently written, and bring them to their completion. So definitely looking forward to that. Odyssey was once a webcomic. It's out there if you can find it. I think that I'm sure it's cached by Google. So if you look for it, it was done by myself and Samantha Goff. We did some 20 or 30 pages of the story, and it ran out of steam. Just never really caught on, and it was taking a lot of time for Samantha to come up with the art, and it wasn't worth it for her in that format. So I'm going to explore it as a book and see how that goes. So definitely that's all on the horizon. So just letting you guys know, that's all big news. Oh, and the final big news is that if you're in the Ottawa area, I will be at the Ottawa Pop Expo this coming weekend. So that's December 7th and 8th, I believe. So if you want a physical copy of my books, you can take a look at that. And actually, I got a bunch of copies of the Wizard's Life Complete, which is looking fabulous. This is the new matte covers from CreateSpace. So if you've not seen them yet, this is what they look like. And just to give you an idea, I have one of my books from CreateSpace that is not matte, just for comparison. So you can really see that this is really sharper, the Wizard's Life Complete. I don't know if it's subtle online, if you really can't see it that well on the camera, but it's really much better. This book looks professional, looks awesome. I am really proud of this one. This is the format you should get that series in. It's beautiful. It's 400 some odd pages. Good value. It's $16, I think, compared to this, which I think is like something like $9 just for the one part. So definitely go for that. They're available from CreateSpace on Amazon, but if you want to get it physically from me, I'll sign anything. I'm giving out short stories as well at the expo, so definitely come on by and say hello. I'd love to see you guys. Anybody who's interested, it's always fun. So that's pretty much the news. I think that's all my content for this week. I'll probably see you guys next week. Alright, take care.